Morehead State senior cross country and track and field superstar, I'll add, Lucy Singleton, who will be graduating in May. Still has a couple meets to go, including the OVCs. But Lucy will be graduating with a degree in exercise science. She is a native of Stanford, Kentucky, and she's going to try to go to PT school after she's done running. But that could even be in June after the NCAAs, so who knows. But Lucy, your time here, obviously you've accomplished quite a bit. There's no question that you've had a huge impact here. But overall, your experience, athletics, academics, student life, whatever, how did you summarize your time?
My time as a whole has been great. It's been very memorable. All of the practices, the early morning practices in cross, the afternoon practices in track, after practice, rolling out with the team. It's been great. Being a part of the honors program has given me a lot of different opportunities that I wouldn't have normally gotten. And then just normal student life around campus, hanging out, just enjoying life, not having to worry about a job other than my school and running. So,
if you look back on things in, say, 10 years, are there favorite stories you have, or favorite memories, or highlights from your career, or things of that nature?
I definitely can't think of like a specific memory, but in general, as a whole, I would say just, car rides going to and from runs, and especially just kind of debriefing everything after a workout or after a run when we're all rolling out and stretching. Definitely was a highlight. I mean, those are just fun moments where you just don't realize that you're bonding with your team and making memories, but you are.
So friendships certainly sounds like that would be kind of high on your list.
Yes, for sure.
How about highlights in terms of performance? You've done a lot of things since you've been here. You've set a number of records. You've won an OVC race, which hadn't happened in 22 years. And so you've accomplished a lot individually. Any one of your particular competitions or something, one of those along that lines that stands out?
Probably the EKU race where I broke the 1500 record for the first time. That was just a moment I'll never forget. I had my family there supporting me, but my team also was there supporting me, and if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have been able to perform how I performed that day, because they all lined the track for me and were cheering for me every step of the way. My race was later in the evening, so they had their races earlier and stayed all day in order to support me, and so to get the record, but along with having all of the support of them, was just truly a highlighted moment that definitely puts that race to the top.
Yeah, well, that's neat. I think people stayed around cheering for you all the time. And I know your parents were there. I know your parents were at Marshall when you broke the mile record indoors. So, you probably have lots of moments like that. But with you moving on, that means you're leaving some of those teammates behind. There's some new people coming in to replace you. Any words you might want to pass along, either to the group you're leaving or the group that's coming in, or maybe a legacy you want to have people remember you after you're gone?
Consistency, that's what I've always told myself. As long as I show up every day, I can have bad days and I'll have good days, just as long as you show up every day and stay consistent. I hope I'm remembered by, my personality and the friendships that I've established here, as well as the impact I've had, and just wanting to progress the program forward. And so I hope going forward, we can have people that step in and do the same, as well as, have big goals, because coming in here, I never would have thought that I would have broken records, won an OVC race, and, I just set those goals and had that belief. So set your goals big and truly believe in them.
Well, I think your legacy is probably slightly more than that. And you've got races still ahead to continue to add to that. So, Lucy, absolutely been a gem to have around. The program is certainly better off with having you run here. So, congratulations on all of that. what you've accomplished. I appreciate you taking the time to come in, and I wish you the best of luck as we look forward, both in the meets ahead and then what you do once you graduate.
Thank you. I appreciate it.